Hey guys, it's Di. I'm going to go ahead and give you a quick rundown on how to use the Ultralight Vulcan MAO. So first of all, when we say Ultralight, what we mean is that it has all light armor. Because light armor has such a tiny amount of resistance either way and such a tiny change in health, use what you got. If you've got Ultralight Orange, use that. If you have Ultralight Heat, use that. If you have Ultralight APFS, use that. It's such little health to go ahead and use what you got. This is specifically what I use because you run in little bursts. You don't run for very long periods of time. Although there are a few cases where you make really long sprints from one piece of cover to the other piece of cover. So you'll need that really good sprint speed, but you don't want to go all accelerators because then you have no room for error if you ever have no sprint, and then you want to be able to just sometimes just step to the side and make a shot and come back without using any of your sprint because there might be a light or something nearby. You don't want to have to wait for the cooldown. So this is what we settled on: one accelerator, 2 sprint accelerators. This is for flavor, but I'm telling you, get used to it. Learn how to manage your sprint. This is something you're going to want. All system hardening is pretty obvious. For the actual Vulcans, it really doesn't matter if you go 2 reinforced and 2 magazine or 3 magazine and 1 reinforced, but those are really the only 2 you're going to switch back and forth between. I'm sure over a very long period of time, if you average out the results, you might find a little benefit with one or the other. But I find that 2 reinforced, 2 magazine is just fine. You can do 3 magazine if you want. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and get in a custom match. I'm going to just talk about a few principles that matter. Let's make our bot level 4. We're not going to do Steel Convoy, team deathmatch, and then we're going to go. Okay. So one of the first things that I want to talk about with the Vulcan MAO is that you don't need radar to use it. As a matter of fact, it's a huge part of using it successfully is you don't actually need radar. I'm going to, as the lights come up, or as we come up to the AI real quick here, we're going to talk about sprint management and stuff like that. So what you want is by the time you reach your enemy that you still have a lot of sprint. So what you can do at the very beginning of the match, you can use a large portion of sprint, and then wait a second, let it recover. But you don't want to use all your sprint and then be dead when a ultralight light gets right in front of you and you get nothing to do. Okay, so just small sprints at a time. It averages out that you're going much faster than just your regular walking speed, and you end up with your sprint. Okay, so I've got 2 feeding gears and 2 reinforced on my javelin. It's just because it's your only range device, and you don't spend a whole lot of time hidden and then ambushing. What you do is you actually just spend a lot of time just whittling away your enemies. Look at that, see how I only fired just my left weapons right there, and I left my right weapon? That's like a really big thing with using them out. So what if something else came right here, I'd be able to shoot it. Barely fend off a cord light or something. I'm a little too close to this cover because you see how the closer I get to this cover, how my Vulcans like point straight at it. You want to be just a little bit offset for cover before you use it. This comes really in handy. You see how I use my reticles and I fire? Ooh, shit. Yeah. Fire at it. And get up to it. And then I'm going to commit. It didn't really take a lot, but I was going to commit. You'll do that a lot to Ravs. I'm going to do that in a second once we get a Rav. Okay? I need to see a Rav on that. But as you can tell, this is like a really good spot right here. Okay? But I'm already thinking about, like, what if something comes? I'm going to sprint back right there. I need to have enough sprint to kind of back up and get right there. Okay, excellent. The Rav is dropping. We're going to talk about this in a second. Okay, so I'm going to wait a second. So I want to fuck up this Rav, and I want to do that as like a illustrator, but I don't want that MAO right there. Okay. So that's where we're going to come right here. I'm probably safe from that MAO because it's occupied right now. And so I just know the things. I know that I kind of need to stay away from him. I'm about to go face first. The Rav.
Turret rotation drives
so I'm not. There we go. 10. Now see, that was working. You know what I mean? And now I'm holding on to my sprint and get all the way over here. Do that this time. Wait till we can see that. I really want to show you the fire end without radar. That's like a really good thing. So I want to talk about that in a second. I kind of need an opportunity. Let me get an opportunity. Okay, this is kind of an opportunity. We just go. See, I'm gonna fuck. See, I started shooting that long before I had radar. I just use my reticles. Like, you know that the whole blast is just gonna go over that. Man, I really need to. It's really good on turfs around cover. So a lot of the time, I literally shoot just before I get covered, like before I get ready. Like, I eventually got radar during that shot, but I did need it, even in the fight. So it's a big part of keeping the reticles just kind of on your target with the Vuclan MAO. But a lot of bursts. Use your reticles, but don't rely on radar. It's like one of the few Titans that radar doesn't really matter. See, I'm gonna and then fire just my left weapon here, not my right weapon. So I started shooting before I even exited cover. You'll see that jabs are like a big deal. You want to be able to like do that quick little sidestep. Okay, this Rav right here is gonna come out. So I want it. AI are pretty stupid, so I know that it's gonna eventually just get closer to me. So I'm just gonna be a little patient. Okay. I didn't really have good radar there, but it was better than nothing. Alright, let's go fuck this Rav up. I'm gonna go. Come on. I want to end up all the way. I want my jab to soak up a little bit of damage, my weapons, but not my weapons.
Warning.
Right.
Systems critical, catastrophic failure imminent.
Like, your jab surprisingly has like a lot of health. Oh, dude, that Rav's gonna try. So here we go. Boom. That was nice, wasn't it? See, that's how you do it. That's how you do it to Ravs. Okay, guys. Okay, so we're gonna talk about no radar. I'm gonna start shooting kind of. Ooh, hey. Let's get out of here. Let's back the. Bam, bam, bam. Oh my god. This is going pretty good. I'm gonna have to speed up the video, but alright, here we go. So they're both like focused on me, so I just need to be a little patient. This is overall okay. So he's not even looking at me. Alright, so I just need to wait a second. For all I know, they could be turned around looking right at me. No, I think they're focused on me. I'm gonna get in here, right in here, and I'm gonna wait till one's kind of cord, reloading. Shoot. Wait. Alright, so we only have 3 more points to go, but you guys get the deal. You guys